Local SEO agencies that I'm working and talking with these days often rely on referrals, word of mouth, organic search, and Google Maps when it comes to attracting their clients. But this is not the best way of doing this, and it's actually not even close to be a good one. In this video, I'll explain what you should be doing instead, why you shouldn't rely on those, what is the needle mover that will do 80% of your entire success when it comes to reaching out to your potential clients yourself, and I'll explain why you should be doing this. So let's get started. The main reason why you shouldn't rely on organic traffic and Google search, and okay, word of mouth, referrals, it works, but organic traffic, this is not a thing for you, because look at this yourself. You are, let's say, a roofer. Maybe you're not even aware that there is a way to attract clients through SEO. So you're not even thinking about this yourself. You would better go out and go and knock on people's doors. So this is why they will not be looking for you, for your services. And even if they do, most likely they're not doing this like local SEO agency in my area. They're just looking for SEO, or maybe they're just Googling how can I attract clients through my website, through search. And who will be there in search? Definitely probably not yourself, because there will be no your local area included. So it doesn't really make sense to worry so much about organic traffic and Google Maps. Okay, maybe if they will be searching through Google Maps, maybe it works, but it's not dependent on you. It's not about SEO, so you shouldn't worry about this. So what you should be doing instead is you should be reaching out to those people yourself, because maybe they're not even aware that they have this problem that could be improved. And it definitely works for them if they use SEO, because let's say somebody is looking for a roofer, somebody is looking for a dentist, they're gonna search dentists in my area, roofers in my area, because they cannot use services from the guy from another part of the country. But for your services, you can do it basically for anyone. And this is also a beauty of your work, that you can set up SEO for one company in this city, then utilize the same basically techniques in another city, which will basically allow you to simplify the work. But if you're working with multiple clients in your area, then you're basically making them compete with each other while they're still working with you. So it doesn't make sense to me. And this is what I'm always explaining for all the SEO agency owners that are working with me. So what we should be doing instead is we should be reaching out to them ourselves. But before we do this, I want to explain the needle mover that will make 80% of this process. Because as I already said, you shouldn't be working with clients in one area. And to do that, you need to work with not everyone. Ideally, you should be working with one specific avatar, and this is what I usually implement when I start working with local SEO agencies. And because if you work with just one avatar, first of all, you understand their specific problems, you understand what are their struggles, what they're struggling with, what they want to get help with, you understand their language, you know what exactly who they're working with, how their clients are being attracted, and they also see you as a person, as a business, who can solve their problems and solving those problems specifically for them. And you also may pick who exactly do you want to work with, because sometimes you work with like dentists, maybe dentists are not the best clients for you to work with. Maybe you prefer roofers, maybe you prefer landscapers, whoever you want to work with. So this is why you can pick yourself, and from there, it's easier to reach out to them, because you're saying, okay, I've been working with just those guys and I know specifically your problems. I know that you don't have enough roofers coming in. I know that you're going door knocking and it's not the best way. So you're basically speaking their language, and it simplifies this outreach for you a lot. And it also allows you to increase your prices. It allows you to speak their language. It allows you to add guarantees that will simplify this entire process of working with them for you. And also, the last thing that I also want to mention here as a bonus is that it will allow you to fulfill the work much faster. Because if you're working with roofers from New York, then you can work with roofers from some other area. Okay, New York is probably not the best example, but any basically city. And you can utilize their work and move it to another city, because you already have the same copy if you're building websites for them as well. You're having the same copy, you have the same messaging, and you basically know what their ideal clients are looking for, what is the message that they want to hear. So this is exactly why I recommend you to work with ideal client, with one avatar. And once you identify this person, You're crafting basically what are his problems, you're crafting what are his goals, where he wants to get to, and this is exactly what I'm helping you if you decide to work with me. And you can go to the link in the description, actually book a call with me, and I will explain what exactly we will do, what my process looks like, and how exactly it helps SEO companies just like yours, no matter what exactly avatar you're working with, as long as they have their phone numbers online, because this is the best way to actually reach out to them, or emails. But usually we prefer phone numbers, and this is what you should be using yourself for attracting those clients, because once you have the message, once you understand their problems, you're just calling them. I know it may be hard for you, and this is exactly why I'm doing this for you if you don't want to do this. So you can just go to the link in the description on my website, engineeringconsulting.co, and book a call with me. And the worst case scenario that will happen there is I'll just explain to you how my system works, so that you can just steal it for yourself and use it in your own outreach system. But let me give you a quick introduction on how you do this. So first of all, you can go to specific repositories, basically directories of your specific avatar after you have identified them. So let's say you decide to work with roofers, so you go to roofers and search them through one specific area, and from there you're just going one by one and you're calling them, going to their website, seeing if it's good enough for you to actually improve. You can also try to search for them on like Google and go to like 5th page on the keyword and see that those guys are like somewhere not like on the top. They would probably benefit from some SEO services. So this is how you can do this, this is how I do this. Or you can just go and call everyone. This is also like a good method, so that you can even find somebody who already has some SEO, they've already done some work on this and they want to improve it. So you can use this and just dial them. As long as you can speak their language, it will also allow you to improve your scripts, understand what are their concerns, what they're struggling with. And for those methods, I think you already basically know some sales logic, but you don't need to explain how exactly you do all your entire process. You should make them go on a call with you, and from there you will actually be explaining in details what it's all about. This is exactly why I'm offering you to have this call as well, because if I explain everything about what I do, and if you explain everything about what you do on the phone calls, this initial phone call interaction, then they will not be interested in actually learning anything more, because they will not have any curiosity and there is no purpose in actually talking about this. So if this is something you want me to implement for you, so that you don't have to do anything, the only thing is that you will have to provide me some information about your ideal clients, who do you prefer to work with, some of the unique selling points of your business, and from there we will start. We will also increase your prices. We will make sure that you have a no-brainer offer and a sales argument that will really resonate with your perfect ideal clients, and it will be no hard for you to actually sell it to them. I'll see you on my website, or if you prefer to have a slower route, you can also connect with me on LinkedIn and we can chat from there. But I'm pretty sure you don't use LinkedIn a lot, so go and book a call right away. We'll see you there.